Happy Friday, First Church and friends. This is Carolee Owens, your minister of music. I hope you had a great week. The song I'm sharing today, Heaven Came Down, is a song of hope and redemption. I know we have all had big disappointments in our lives, but when things go wrong, we as Christians know where to turn for guidance and strength to continue our journey. We turn our hearts, minds, and lives to Jesus, who will comfort us and show us the way He wants us to go. I am reading from Then Sings My Soul by Robert J. Morgan. The heavens declare His righteousness, and all the peoples see His glory. Psalm 97:6. As a teenager, John W. Peterson dreamed of being a singer and soloist. He often sang on local radio programs and in churches. Only in singing did I feel competent and confident, he wrote. Here was at least one place where I could excel. I knew it, and I made the most of it. One summer, John got a job in a factory, earning 15 cents an hour at a machine making canvas for wheat binders. The machines were so noisy, he sang at the top of his lungs, hours on end, making up melodies and imagining he was on stage. John realized too late that he was ruining his voice. I put such a terrific strain on my faltering voice, he wrote, through overuse and inexperience that I damaged it beyond repair. When I fully realized what had happened, that my voice would never again be beautiful, I suffered such an emotional shock that it took months before I recovered. Looking back now, John is grateful. If that had not happened, I might not ever have developed as a writer, he wrote. With my voice damaged, I turned more and more to writing, and that talent was allowed to emerge and develop. What at first seemed a tragedy was used for good, and the course of my life began to take shape. Today, John W. Peterson is called the Dean of Modern Hymn Writers. He's the author of such favorites as So Send I You, It Took a Miracle, Surely Goodness and Mercy, and Jesus Led Me All the Way. Heaven Came Down, one of John's most popular compositions, was written during the summer of 1961. He was ministering at Montrose Bible Conference grounds in Montrose, Pennsylvania. During one of the sessions, an opportunity was given for people to share a word of testimony. A man known as Old Jim rose to his feet and told of how he had come to Christ. It seemed like heaven came down and glory filled my soul, he said. Right away, I sensed that it would be a fine title for a song, John wrote. So I wrote it down and later in the week completed the song. It became a favorite almost immediately. Heaven came down and glory filled my soul. When at the cross, the Savior made me whole. My sins were washed away and my night turned to day. Heaven came down and glory filled my soul. Please pray with me. Our most righteous and holy God, we thank you for those who keep going, even when the path is crooked and unsure. They make a difference in the world as they demonstrate your love. May we boldly go forward, knowing you are right there beside us, making our path straight, leading us to you and the plans you have for us. We ask you to bless our lives, our families, our church, our country, and our world as we go forward. In Jesus' most holy name I pray. Amen. I hope you can join us this Sunday for our online service. In that service, you will hear the song, Heaven Came Down, sung by Donna Baton, Ted House, and Ashley Powell. See you then.